Alright, let's cut through the noise. There's a lot of misinformation floating around in the world of Forex trading, and too many traders, especially beginners, are failing or are falling for it. If you are serious about becoming a successful trader, you need to let go of these common myths that are holding you back. I get a lot of messages, and that is the inspiration behind this video. And today, I'm breaking down the top 5 myths you need to stop believing once and for all. So get ready to dive deep, because by the end of this video, you will be looking at the Forex market with a much clearer eye. And if that sounds much interesting, please go ahead and hit that like button, share this video to whom it may concern, and if you have done that, let's get started. Myth number 1. The myth of thinking that Forex trading is a get-rich-quick scheme. How many times have you seen those flashy ads promising you to be a millionaire by the end of the month if you started trading Forex today? Whether it is a YouTube video, Instagram posts, or TikToks, the internet is full of people trying to sell the dream of making huge profits overnight. But here's the truth. Forex trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Let me put it this way. If Forex trading were a quick and easy path to riches, wouldn't everyone be doing it? You would see millions of people walking around with yachts and Lamborghinis because they cracked the Forex code, right? But that is not the reality. In fact, over 90% of traders lose money in the long run. The idea that you can start trading today and be rich by next week is not just unrealistic. It is dangerous. It sets you up for disappointment, frustration, and eventually giving up. Forex trading is a skill, and like any other skill, it requires time, practice, and dedication to master. Just yesterday, I received a text message, and someone was asking me if he quits his job, how much will he be probably making? Take professional athletes, for example. You don't see someone pick up a basketball court and suddenly play in the NBA after a few weeks of practice. They train, they study, they put in years of hard work to reach the top. It's the same with Forex trading. You need to focus on learning the markets, developing your strategy, and building consistency over time. It is about striking it rich quickly. It is about building sustainable wealth over the long term. Reality check. If you are looking for a quick path to wealth, Forex isn't the answer. The successful traders you see didn't get there overnight. They spent years refining their skills, managing their risk, and learning from their losses. So, if you are serious about trading, really, ditch the get-rich-quick mentality and start thinking long-term like any other business. Myth number 2, you need a huge capital to start Forex trading. Here's another misconception. You need thousands of dollars to get started in Forex. While it is true that you need capital to trade successfully, you don't need massive account to start learning or even start trading small positions. Many brokers now offer micro and mini accounts that allow you to start trading with as little as $100 or even $50. In fact, there are even some brokers that offer you $10 deposits. I'm sure you're not going to make life-changing money with a $50 account, but that's not the point. The point is to learn how to trade, build your strategy, and understand how the market works without risking large sums of money. Let me give you an example of everyday life. Imagine you want to learn how to cook. You would go out and buy, you wouldn't go out and buy the most expensive ingredients and throw a huge dinner party for about 50 people the first time you step into the kitchen, right? No, you would start small. You would buy the basic ingredients, follow a few simple recipes, and get comfortable with the process. Over time, as you build your confidence, you can then try a more complex dish and serve more people. It is the same with Forex trading. Start small, learn the basics, and build your way up. Once you have developed a solid trading plan and gained some experience, you can gradually increase your capital and your position sizes. The key is to start small, learn as you go, and focus on developing good trading habits. And here's the reality check for this one. Don't let the myth that you need a huge starting capital stop, like, don't let the myth that you need a huge starting capital stop you from getting involved into Forex trading. Start with what you can afford to lose. And remember that it is the process, not the amount of money. It is the process, not the amount of money, that will set you up for long-term success. That being said, let's proceed to myth number 3. The more indicators you use, the better your trades will be. I think I should repeat that one more time. That the more indicators you use, the better your trades will be. Let me hit you with some tough love. More indicators don't mean better trades. Nah. It is common for new traders to think that if you just pile on enough technical indicators, moving averages, RSI, MACD, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci levels, you name it, they will somehow create a perfect trading system that never loses. But this is one of the biggest traps in Forex trading. Using too many indicators can actually confuse you, slow you down, and lead to paralysis by analysis. Let me explain. Imagine you are trying to drive a car, but instead of looking out the windshield, you are focused on 10 different screens on your dashboard, all showing you different things: speed, fuel, tire pressure, GPS direction, temperature, etc. You can name it. How focused would you be on the road? Not very, right? You would be so distracted by all the data that you might end up making bad decisions. Or worse, you will crash that car. In trading, simplicity beats complexity. Many of the best traders rely on just a few key indicators, or even trade purely based on price action, support and resistance levels to set. By keeping your charts clean and your strategy simple, you'll be able to focus on the most important thing: making good decisions based on what the market is telling you, not what a bunch of conflicting indicators are saying. And this is now the reality check for this one. Instead of cluttering your chart with every indicator under the sun, focus on mastering a few key tools and understanding how they work together. And remember, sometimes less is more. Let me repeat that one more time. Sometimes less is more. I guess you have got that right. Less is more. Well, let's go to myth number 4. Trading Forex successfully is all about finding the Holy Grail strategy. People think trading Forex successfully is all about finding the Holy Grail strategy. Every trader at some point has gone on a quest for the Holy Grail strategy, the perfect trading system that never loses and guarantees profits every time. But here is the harsh reality. There is no Holy Grail strategy in Forex trading. The idea of a foolproof strategy is a myth, plain and simple. The market is dynamic, consistently changing and influenced by countless factors, global events, economic data, political shifts, and even market sentiments. No single strategy can account for all these variables all the time. Let me put in an everyday terms. Let me try to explain it in everyday terms. Imagine you're a chef and you have perfected the recipe for an amazing dish. But the next day, your ingredients change. Maybe the vegetables aren't as fresh, the meat is a different cut, or the spices are unavailable. You can't follow the exact same recipe and expect the same result. You have to adapt, adjust, and change things up based on what is available, on what is on ground. Forex is the same way. Markets are fluid, and what works in one market condition may not work in another. So instead of searching for the perfect strategy, focus on building a set of tools that you can adapt to different market conditions. Learn to recognize when strategy is working and when you need to adjust. That is what makes a successful trader, not some magical system that never fails, because it is not even available to start with. And the reality check for this: stop wasting time looking for the Holy Grail. There isn't one. Instead, focus on building a flexible, adaptable approach to trading that can handle the ever-changing conditions of the market. Well, before I give you the last myth, if you're enjoying this video already, please pause a little bit and go down and subscribe to the channel. That will mean a lot. And without further ado, let's go to myth number 5. You can trade successfully without risk management. Let me repeat that one more time. You can trade successfully without risk management. This is perhaps the most dangerous myth of all. Some traders believe that if they have a good enough strategy, they don't need to worry about risk management. They think they can let their winners run and their losers come back eventually. This is a recipe for disaster. Risk management is not optional. It is essential to your long-term survival in the Forex market. Without proper risk management, even the best trading strategy will eventually lead to catastrophic losses. Let's use a real-life analogy here. Imagine you are building a house. You have got the best materials, the finest architects, and the most skilled workers. But you decide to skip out the laying of a strong foundation because you think it is not necessary. The house might look great at first, so beautiful, but as soon as the storm hits, the whole thing, boom, collapses. And that is what trading without risk management is like. No matter how great is your strategy, if you don't have a solid risk management plan in place, you are one bad trade away from losing everything. Risk management involves things like setting stop losses, limiting your position sizing, and never risking more than a small percentage of your capital on your account on a single trade. It is about protecting your capital so that even when you have a string of losing trades, and you will, you can still stay in the game. Now, what is the reality check for this one? The most successful traders are not the ones who avoid losses. They are the ones who know how to manage them. Make risk management a priority, and you will drastically, whatever that you can use there, increase your chances of a long-term success. So, in my conclusion, therefore, I think you have it there. The top 5 myths you need to stop believing. If you are serious about improving your trading, it's time to let go of these misconceptions and focus on real fundamentals of Forex trading. Hard work, education, risk management, and adaptability. If this video helped you, make sure to follow me on all social media platforms for more insights into how to become a better trader, more informed traders. Let's continue the conversation, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. My name is Osi the Born Child 5.0. Bye-bye.